Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. How are you? So in this video we are going to know about digestive system, human digestive system. So we have many organs in the digestive system and we are going to learn about all the organs in this video. So the digestive system of human body comprises a group of organs. What these organs will do? See now, we say that if we eat food, we get energy. But how we get energy? These digestive system organs, they work together and they convert the food into energy for the body. Okay? And this digestive system is made up of gastrointestinal tract along with some accessory organs such as liver, gallbladder and pancreas. Okay, and these organs that make up gastrointestinal tract are mouth, stomach, esophagus, small intestine, large intestine and etc. we will learn in this video. So also human digestive system has 6 primary processes. Okay, they are ingestion, secretion, absorption, mixing and movement, digestion and at last excretion. We are going to learn about that 6 processes also in this video and we are going to start this video now. Diagram of the human digestive system. So here we have the diagram of human digestive system that converts the food into essential nutrients. Okay, so let us start. First one is mouth. Here mouth, then we have teeth here. Okay, next we have salivary glands here. Then pharynx. Pharynx is here but the salivary gland is also here only. Okay, pharynx. Esophagus or food pipe. This is the esophagus. Next we have the liver here. Red color one, liver at the right side. Okay, and here stomach, left side. Down of liver we have green color part, gallbladder. Down of stomach we have accessory organ, pancreas. Here large intestine we have, and inside means it is covering there. Here we have the small intestine. All the lateral sides of small intestine are covered of large intestine. Here we have the rectum and last anus. Okay, so we completed. And the food we take in is digested and utilized by our body, and the unused parts of the food are defecated. Okay, and the digestive system of human body is the sum of the gastrointestinal tract, also known as GIT, and also known as alimentary canal. Okay, and accessory organs like liver, pancreas, etc. These two parts together help in the digestion process. And the alimentary canal is the long tube through which the food that we eat is passed. Okay. Now let us know from where the digestion process starts from. Mouth. So the digestion process starts from the mouth when you chew the food. Okay. Let me read it once. The digestive process starts in your mouth when you chew. Your salivary glands make saliva, which is a digestive juice and which moistens the food so it moves more easily through your esophagus into your stomach. Saliva also has an enzyme that begins to break down starches in your food. So this mouth is also known as oral cavity or mouth. Okay, and food starts its journey from this mouth only. And there are many other organs that contribute to this digestion process in the mouth. Okay, we have teeth. First, the teeth that are designed for grinding food particles. First, they grind the food particles into small pieces. Then the saliva, okay, which is secreted from the salivary glands. That saliva mixes with this food and it moistens the food so that it can move easily through your esophagus. And then your tongue pushes the food into the pharynx. Okay, so this is all about mouth. Now let us go to the next part. Pharynx, also called the throat. Your pharynx is the part of the digestive tract that gets the food from your mouth. Branching off the pharynx is the esophagus, which carries food to your stomach, and your tracheal windpipe, which carries air to your lungs. So this pharynx is also known as throat, and it is the transition area from the mouth to the esophagus. So it has two ways. It is Y-shaped tube, which is fibromuscular, and one way is to the esophagus, that is food pipe into your stomach. Another way is your windpipe, which carries air to your lungs. Okay, and this pharynx, let me locate it and show you. This blue color one is the nasal cavity. This pink color one is the nasopharynx. This green color part is the oropharynx. This is the trachea. And we have hypopharynx here in this, from here to here, hypopharynx. And this side we have larynx and oral cavity, means mouth. Okay, this is all about pharynx. And now let us go to esophagus. Esophagus. The esophagus is a muscular tube. It connects your mouth to your stomach. When you swallow food, the walls of the esophagus squeeze together. This moves the food down the esophagus to the stomach. The upper part of the esophagus is behind the windpipe. So this is a muscular tube. It is also known as food pipe. It connects the pharynx and it is the upper section of the gastrointestinal tract. Okay, and it helps the food to go in to reach the stomach. Okay, and it also has different layers. Before saying the layers, suppose the food is this much size, which is bigger than food pipe, then what happens? Suppose it is here, you think, friends. When it is here, this one it squeezes like this, only that part, remaining part remains same. Okay, and when this food particle reaches this part, the upper part becomes normal and this down part where it is squeezes. Okay, okay friend, that's it about it. And this one, it has layers. They are Let me show you. We have first here we have 4 layers in that, and in that 4 layers first one is mucosa. Let me show this one. This one is the mucosa. I forgot to keep the pic, so I drawed it. This is the mucosa, and this is the submucosa. And we have muscularies here. So this is the circular layer and this is the longitudinal layer. So this circular layer and this longitudinal layer together is the muscularies. Okay? Not musculary, muscularies. And the last layer is adventitia. Okay? Adventitia. So these 4 are the layers of the food pipe, also known as esophagus. Okay? And this submucosa is the connective tissue, and it has, let's come from the mucosa. So mucosa is the innermost layer and its functions are absorption and secretion. And it is composed of epithelium cells and it's a thin connective tissue. Okay. After mucosa we have submucosa. So it functions to promote the stirring at the mucosal surface. Means it improves the secretion and absorption of nutrients. Okay, it's a connective tissue and it is deep to support the mucosa. Mostly it supports the mucosa. And next we have the muscularies. So muscularies, circular layer, longitudinal layer, and it is responsible for the contractions and the peristaltic movements in the GI tract. Okay, and these muscles cause food to move together with digestive enzymes down the GI tract. Okay, and after the muscularies we have adventitia. Adventitia is the outer layer and it helps the food pipe to connect to the other parts. Okay, and this is all about esophagus and its layers. Hope you understand. Hope you understood. Stomach. The stomach is a muscular organ located on the left side of the upper abdomen. The stomach receives food from the esophagus. As food reaches the end of the esophagus, it enters the stomach through a muscular valve called the lower esophageal sphincter. The stomach secretes acid and enzymes that digest the food. So this serves as a muscular bag. First let me locate the stomach. This is the stomach. And it is a muscular bag which is located at the left side of the upper abdomen. And it's a very important organ which acts as a storage for the food. It stores food for enough and it provides the enough time for the food to digest. And it also produces digestive enzymes and hydrochloric acid that maintains this digestion process. So what are digestive enzymes? They are a group of enzymes which functions by breaking down macromolecules into small substances. And hydrochloric acid, it is a fluid secreted by stomach, formed by stomach, and it helps in destroying the harmful microorganisms which are present in the food particles. Okay, now let's go to the small intestines. Small intestine. The small intestine is an organ where most of the end absorption of nutrients and minerals from food takes place. It lies between the stomach and large intestine and receives bile and pancreatic juice. So this is a thin long tube about 10 feet long, and it's a part of the lower gastrointestinal tract, and it is present behind the stomach, and this is the region where most of the absorption of nutrients takes place. Again, in large intestine there won't be any absorption of nutrients. This is the last place for absorbing the nutrients, and this small intestine receives bile and pancreatic juice. Okay, bile from the liver and pancreatic juice from the pancreas. We will learn about them also. And this small intestines, the lateral sides of small intestines are covered by the large intestines. Okay, this bile and pancreatic juice mix in the hepatopancreatic duct where it reaches the small intestine. Okay, through that it reaches the small intestine, and small intestine absorbs the nutrients, and this is the last place for the absorption of nutrients because there will be no absorption of nutrients in the large intestine. Let us go to the large intestines. Large intestine. The large intestine is the last part of the gastrointestinal tract. Water is absorbed here and the remaining waste material is stored as pieces before being removed by defecation. So large intestine, they are thick and it's a long tube which is measuring around 5 feet in length, and it is present just beneath the stomach, and it wraps all the lateral edges of the small intestines, as I said you before, and it absorbs the water, okay, from the undigested food. Okay, the food which is not digested, from that undigested food it absorbs all the water material, and then it is sent to the rectum where the process of defecation takes place. Okay, I forgot to show you the large intestines. Let me show you. This is the large intestines. Okay, from here to here, and the end of the large intestines is the rectum. Let us learn about it. Rectum. The rectum is a chamber that begins at the end of the large intestine, immediately following the sigmoid colon, and ends at the anus. Ordinarily, the rectum is empty because stool is stored higher in the descending colon. So this rectum is the end of the large intestine. Let me locate the rectum and show you. This is the rectum, which is the end of the large intestine. Okay, so what does it do? All the waste products are passed into the end of this large intestine and are eliminated out of the body as a solid material called the stool. Okay, and it is stored in the rectum as semi-solid feces, which later exit out of the body from the anal canal through the process of defecation. Okay, this is the last thing to remember, and let us go to the accessory organs. Okay, accessory organs, pancreas and liver. First, let me look at. Here are the liver and this is the pancreas, and they are small in this, so I kept the picture. Okay. So first, location. So this pancreas are located in the abdomen, and where it is located? Behind the stomach, and it is surrounded by the spleen and liver and small intestine. It is responsible for regulating the blood sugar levels. Pancreas are responsible for regulating the blood sugar levels, and they secrete digestive enzymes. Okay, and these enzymes help in digesting the sugar and proteins and fats. Okay, so this pancreas also secrete hormones like insulin in the blood. Okay, so we have learned about the location and also the function. It regulates the blood sugar levels. And now liver. So this liver is a roughly quadrilateral organ, and it's reddish brown in color. It is located to the right of the stomach, and it produces bile. Bile helps in digestion of the fat. Okay, where does digestion of fat take place? In the small intestine. And this liver also has the gallbladder. Okay, so what does gallbladder do? We will learn about that, but before that we are going to locate it in this. So it's here, green color gallbladder. I will rub it so you can see that picture clearly. Okay, so it's a pear shaped organ which is located on the under surface of the liver. So it functions as concentrating reservoir for the bile. Means it delivers to the duodenum in response to the meals. Okay, you can say that its primary function is to store and concentrate the bile. Okay friends, so these are the functions of the accessory organs. And after this, let us take a small recap about all the human digestive organs. Then let us go to the 6 processes, and then we'll go and end the video. Before going into the processes, let's take a short recap about the organs. So the process of digestion begins from the mouth and it ends in the small intestine. And the large intestine's main function is to absorb the remaining water from the undigested food. And next we have alimentary canal, also known as gastrointestinal tract. They have a series of organs and tubes that begins from the mouth or oral cavity, and they continue into the pharynx, through the esophagus, then stomach, then small intestines, large intestines, and finally ending at the anus. So these food particles, they gradually get digested as they travel through these various compartments of the GI tract. Okay, so the digestion process also takes place in the following steps. Let us know about them. Ingestion. Ingestion means the first step. Mastication means chewing. The first step involves chewing. And the salivary glands along with the tongue helps to moisten this food, and then it will be pushed into the food pipe. Then mixing and movement. It involves the process of manipulating the food, and then it pushes down the food through the food pipe into the stomach. Then secretion takes place. Like the stomach, small intestine, liver and pancreas secrete enzymes and also acids also, like stomach secrete hydrochloric acid and also some enzymes, and liver, bile and some enzymes, and pancreas, like that, all these. And then it functions by breaking down food particles into simple components. Then they break down the food particles. Next we have digestion process. What does digestion do? They convert the complex food particles into simple substances. Okay, how that's all the acids and enzymes are secreted. After that secretion, it takes help of that acids and enzymes and digestion takes place. Then we have absorption. So absorption process begins in the small intestine, where all the nutrients and minerals are absorbed from the food, and then excess water from undigested food is absorbed by large intestine. Then excretion. This process, they remove the undigested substances and waste products from the body through defecation. So we have 6 steps: ingestion, mixing and movement, secretion, digestion, absorption and excretion. We have completed all these. So let us take a recap of these 6 processes. So first, ingestion. Ingestion, what does it do? First taking the food, chewing the food, then sending into food pipe. Mixing and movement, they are pushing into food pipe by a process called peristalsis into the stomach. Then secretion in the stomach, liver, pancreas, all these. Then digestion, with that secretions help this digestion take place. Then absorption in the small intestine, and then in the large intestine absorption of excess water from the undigested food. Then excretion process in the anus. Okay friends, so let us complete. So friends, this is all about today's video, human digestive system, and I'm so glad that I completed this chapter, whence this topic. Okay, and I need to test how much you learned now from this video. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. There, let me start asking. First question, I'll also comment down so you can see the questions there and reply. What is the other name of pharynx? What is the other name of pharynx? Second question, what does liver secrete? Third question, what is the other name for the food pipe? Okay, these 3 are very easy questions. So you need to answer them down in the comment section so that you can be in the winner list of this video. Answer as soon as possible when you see the video so that you can be the winner of this video. So friends, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon and comment. Also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Links are provided in the description box. So friends, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.